The sun is shining on both of these teams. And away we go from Wisconsin. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair and eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running behind center with Swift. Past midfield to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Williams on the play action. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oftentimes, play call-ins like chess. You got to have just the right move. And in this case, well, that is checkmate. That's a crossing route versus man coverage. Just the right choice, and they got a completion out of it.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 21. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DJ Moore, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, you really do love those 5-yard gains on first down. You know what it kind of feels like? It kind of feels like making pars on the golf course on the par 3s. And now, on the par 5s, you can go let it rip.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Thrown on first down, Love. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Second and 3 now. From the 27. Komet brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. To throw is Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Williams thrown again here on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fix the handoff, now Love. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. Able to get it to Reed. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Daniel Whelan on to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He broke 50 on his 1st punt and looks to have done the same here. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. This offense getting all set for this series. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Back to the well again. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Quay Walker. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Williams from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play fake, it's Love. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They go counter. It's Jacobs. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Man in motion here. Throwing his Love on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. got it on the bootleg. This is complete to Duvernay. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Komet's got it, left side. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. And the Packers at a 50-B out there for this third down play. To throw, Williams. He sends this one to the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here he goes on the bootleg. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Love from the gun. He lofts it deep left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
The Packers send out their punting unit. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And a fair catch made here at the 17. So no return on that punt. And the Bears are going to take over deep in their own territory. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Into the hands of Duvernay. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Williams on the play action. Moore's got it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Swift. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Williams set to pass. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the in route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Quay Walker.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Williams to throw on third. Pass complete to Duvernay. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal. Out of the pistol, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Mecole Hardman now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers all set to get back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Love to throw. Buys time, rolling run. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. You just feel their creativity, right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact, that time with a sack.
The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Here's Love. Cut by Jacob. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now a give running right. Works the sideline to the 30.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Here's Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
First down, Williams. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Option design here. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
First down throw by Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Chicago first down. Working inside the red zone. That throw finds Komet. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
First and goal, Swift has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 20-zip lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Nixon now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out now runs the Packer offense. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Love. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. off here to Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Love out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Chased out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing, Love. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Daniel Whelan on now to punt this away. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. Williams to throw on 1st. Completed here to Komet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Getting out to his left. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Williams set to pass. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Williams to throw. Able to get it to Moore. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Carney's kick is good. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock Barton, a touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. That's incomplete left side. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bears in front. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he reaches the 35 before going out. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Second and 3 now. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Picks the handoff, now Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Third and just 2 to go. Turning to Jacobs on third. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Thrown on first down, Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Heads up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in, and that linebacker said, not on my watch.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 28. Able to get it to... Oh, he loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Bears, ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Receiver in motion, going left. Jacobs running behind center. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Off the play fake, Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Packers will take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled for a short gain. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down. Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time, so now they're left with 3rd and 13. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He's lucky to get back to the line. I think he knows it, too. That play was in trouble early with how well the defense, Kate, read it from the beginning. And he did his best just to get back and break even.
They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Begins his return at the 16. He breaks a tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors and DJ Moore back in possession here. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Moore's got it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Second and 3 now. To throw is Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Simple dive up the middle. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They give it to him again. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That is an old-school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now from the gun. Komet brings it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, anytime you see a player tapping his chest, I'm not a great lip reader, but I know exactly what that says. My bad. My fault. Quarterback delivers him a good ball. He knows that's one he should have caught.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Packers and this running back headed back out for a new series. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 24. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Throwing his love on 3rd. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he reaches the 35 before going out. So the red challenge flag has hit the field. Matt LaFleur wants to see this again. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a give up the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. To throw, Williams. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They've got first down from the 31. Williams will look to throw. This one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be second down. Williams set to pass. Pass caught by Smythe.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with possession and a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way. Packers putting 6 defensive backs out there defending pass on this third down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on the play gives them 4th and short. We'll see what they choose to do. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Carney's kick is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Hardman with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get him, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he drives this forward to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Love out of the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to the well again. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Love from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick-6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Nixon now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out runs their offense. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Love now. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Love now to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. They're running the option, short side, and that hit stops him in his tracks. Pickup of 0 on the play. That leaves them with 4th and 6.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Their punter making his way out now. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Love to throw. That finds Jacobs, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's called the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Shakes himself free. He takes it himself. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. Forced out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Love looking to pass. This is reeled in by Reed. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down throw. Here's Love. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Thrown on 1st down, Love. That's complete to Musgrave. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love to throw again. This finds Dobbs. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Here's Love. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on. Handoff running right, Jacobs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Love. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing, Love. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds. Throwing his Love on 3rd. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Folk is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a handoff up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
First down, here's Swift. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. So the Bears take this one on the road. And, Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Green Bay.